everything alternative. I'm now joined in the studio by the gentleman at AFI. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. We're well. How are you?
I'm doing well, other than the fact that I'm sweating a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm so glad you guys could come in and see me today. I know you guys are busy. You got a show tonight over at the Pageant.
We do.
Which is actually the last time I saw you guys, you were playing at the Pageant. It's one of my favorite venues, so...
Glad to be back.
Cheers for that.
Are you coming tonight? Are you going to see us again? Do you have to work?
I do have to work, which is really unfortunate because I wanted to come because it's been such a long time. I think it was like maybe 2008 or 2009 the last time you guys were here.
2009 or 10,
yeah,
maybe?
2009.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, because I remember we did a really cool promotion, and I fell in love with you guys. I mean, I've always been a fan of your music, but I fell in love with you guys personally because we did this really cool promotion where a fan got to come out and meet you guys, and you can really tell musicians when they're around their fans. And people say they can turn it on and turn it off, but I don't think that's true. I think for the most part, if you're genuine to the people who love you the most, you can see it.
Oh, well, thank you.
These people had a really cool, they got to videotape meeting you guys, and it was very cool.
They generally make it easy for us.
You got pretty nice fans. They don't get too in your face and
they're usually very
grabby.
Just with excitement.
Just with excitement, not grabby and strange.
And anger and rage.
Never had anybody send you like a weird letter or something, something like locks of hair in the mail.
Well, we didn't say any of that.
I was going to say, you guys have been in band for so long. I'm sure somebody has weirded out on you in the past.
A few people have weirded out on us in the past, but the majority of them are very considerate.
Well, the St. Louis hometown, we're pretty genuinely good to people. So hopefully tonight, nothing weird pops up on stage or,
weird.
In your dressing room or anything.
Nothing weird.
I mean, if it is, it's probably from me. So don't be weirded out.
You are coming.
So
I knew it.
I know it. So it's been a really long time since you guys have been out on tour like this. What have you guys missed while you've been home doing other things? What do you miss the most about touring when you take time off?
I mean, really the best part of the road is performing. Just the experience of playing the new songs, having the crowd react. That's really what it's all about. The rest of it, there's not. I was going to
say anything
you
don't miss. You know.
I mean,
the boredom, the monotony,
the travel, filth, the lack of gyms, the lack of cold pressed green juice.
I was gonna say that's really hard. We talked in the interim while the music was playing about juicing, and I just got a juicer, and you guys are big into that too. Being healthy on the road, not super conducive to the lifestyle, is it?
It's not. Tim, our production manager, is setting up the weight bench and the free weights somewhere backstage right now in order to facilitate my working out when we get back. And
so by juicing, you mean steroids then?
Yeah, well, that's what you were talking about, right?
He's pumping up.
Yeah, just, he's got my rigging and. But it's a lot easier to eat healthy on the road now than it was 22 years ago or even 12 years ago. And, a lot of mainstream grocery stores have food for us, but a cold pressed juice is still hard to find.
I was going to say, it's gotta be pretty tough. And it's like you guys get done so late at night and you just expelled all this energy and you're hungry and what's around and what's open and what do you still have on the bus from the last time you got to a good grocery store that actually had decent options for you.
We got a lot of twigs and bark on the bus that we can gnaw on if we need to, so.
It's cool. We just pull over in the park.
Just
grab a little tree.
Like a leaf.
So what can the fans expect from you guys tonight? It's been a while, so.
They can expect what they've always expected from us.
High energy.
103%.
103 specifically.
I'm going to give the 3%. Jade will give the 100%.
Yeah.
Jade, you're responsible for a lot of that 103%.
That
Does that make you feel nervous?
You just look straight to me.
No, my bony shoulders can handle a lot,
Yeah.
So the new album comes out October 22nd, so it's now just kind of like a countdown waiting game, right? You guys are done. Everything for you guys is done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for the touring.
Except for the touring. But I mean, as far as like the record goes, there's no more writing, no more recording, no more mixing. It's done. The artwork's done.
Artwork's done.
All that kind of stuff. Now, I'm guessing mainly from the name and from the singles that I've heard so far that it's a kind of heavy subject matter.
It's a heavy album. The themes that run through it are pretty dark. And musically, it's fairly dark too on the whole. Yeah.
What kind of inspired that? Just the
what was going on in our lives and my life personally really affected what we were creating at the time, which carries through till now. It's very relevant still, and all of that usually goes to inform what we're creating at any given period of time. And that's what was happening during Burials.
That's really nice. I know that nowadays a lot of bands feel a lot of pressure, especially from label or from fans or just the way that music is going nowadays, to write a certain type of record and instead of just playing into the inspirations that really are behind it. So
we've never
going
been
with
that
the dark subject matter, especially after a few years. It's really good that you just went with your inside gut and didn't
I
just
mean, that's all
go with everybody.
we've really ever done. I mean, to be honest, I would have loved to have written a record that isn't dark, because I feel it's very expected of us to do something like that. But, you know, honesty is really the only place we've ever written from, and the only place we ever will. And that's just where we come from. You know, we started playing music because we love music, and we write what's true. And
can that be emotionally draining on you after? I mean, every night performing these really, because I know you guys don't just get up there and perform. It comes out of you.
Yeah,
you know
I mean, there is a sense of catharsis to it. It's very positive in that respect, but there is a draining aspect to it as well. That's very unique. There's a strange crash that I feel after shows for a little bit, even when the shows are really, really, really good.
Yeah, there's some kind of postpartum depression for about an hour after
it
the
really
show.
is.
I was gonna say, you probably have to detox. It's like, nobody come in here. I just need to get the juice out. You know, whichever juice you're doing, get the juice out.
Let's get the juicer out.
Yeah, let's get
I'm sure a lot of the people who are going to be in the audience tonight need that too. I mean, economically, we've kind of taken a turn for the better at this point, but we're still not where we need to be.
No.
So I think a lot of people are going to relate to everything. And from the singles, 17 Crimes and I Hope You Suffer, I think a lot of people already are responding to that from what I'm seeing on message boards.
The
and stuff.
response has been really
to that.
great. When we've been playing those two songs live, and the crowd reaction is really fantastic to those songs, which is really gratifying to us.
Yeah, some guy came up to me and was like, you know, I Hope You Suffer came out at the perfect time in my life. So obviously that was something that he just related to, and it was very relevant for him.
That's probably the best part, is like seeing the reaction, especially with the new singles, when you guys play them tonight, seeing the people in the audience who are singing every word, who have instantly latched on and they've got that emotional connection.
Yeah, they seem to know every word to the songs, and are singing along live. And
you're going to play some of the old favorites, though. You're not going to neglect some of the favorites for the people who have been...
We've only been playing the two new songs. We tend to...
It's a
really short show.
Yeah,
but, you know,
but we play them.
We got to support the new album
3 or 4 times a night, depending on...
You know what? It's funny. I went and saw Jay-Z and Kanye West a while back, and they played N-Word in Paris. They played it like 12 times in a row.
Wow.
Literally. It was like, again. And I thought that I'd be annoyed by the 4th time, but after a while I was like, now I know all the words, I'm into it. But I feel like totally not necessary. So
after they did that, there's a club, obviously, that was playing that song. All clubs in Hollywood were playing that song at the time. After they did that night in the club, they did the same thing in the club, where the DJ played the song
over and over.
And
So I can expect that 17
song.
Crimes isn't going to be played, 6-7 times.
We'll
it would
go
have to be
back and forth
17,
between
really.
that, and I Hope You Suffer.
Well, as long as they're rotated in and out, I feel like that's completely different.
It's fresh, keeps
completely
it fresh.
different. Well, Burials comes out October 22nd, and there's still a few tickets left for the show tonight. So if you want to hop on over to the pageant, please do so, guys. Thank you so much for taking some time. I know you guys have working out to do and juicing to do and all sorts of amazing things to do. You guys are so wonderful for always coming by the station and showing us some love, and we love you guys in return. So as you guys leave, I will play 17 Crimes, and I hope everybody enjoys it and requests it often.